Hello, all you hardcores out there. How are you doing? Russ here from Porky's Corner. You know the rest. First of all, big shout out to Human Nutrients. Don't forget to click the pinned link in the comment section. Right, let's get down to the nitty and gritty, shall we? Where is Adrian Mowell? Where is he? Check bus stations, taxi ranks, check for people thumbing a lift on M1. Train stations, airports, ferry terminals, the lot. He's hiding somewhere. It's all crumbling around him. That's the bottom line. He was supposed to be making a big announcement a while ago, didn't he? When he was put on the spot the day after the news broke about him being out on his e-roll. Nothing's happened about that. So where is Adrian Mowell? Where's the mole? Come on, let's be having you. Come out, wherever you are. Where is the mole? In the midnight hour, he cried more, and not mole. Because let's have it right, he's had it off, hasn't he? Four small old shows, and then he gets a gig at Sky. And when he burst onto the scene, we've got people like Super Bean hanging out the back of him saying he's like my little brother and I'm going to take care of him. Only because you were sweating about your position at Sky, Super Bean. Have any of that other lot gone into bat, though, for Adrian Mole? Horsecock's not gone into bat for him, probably because he wants to get his job. Where's Super Bean now going into bat for him? I don't see Super Bean coming out doing interviews. Everybody were kneeling before him when he got that Sky exclusive deal. Absolutely kneeling before him. It's obvious he doesn't know what he's doing, isn't it? That's the bottom line. He doesn't know his left hand from his right hand. That's where he's at. As the boxing establishment, meaning the top two promoters, have they done their best behind the scenes to make things very hard for Adrian Mowell, aka Benjamin Shalom? Well, I think they have. I think they have. The Boxing Board of Control haven't exactly helped matters, have they? Really? They pulled that Chavez off the Barnes show, didn't they? Pulled him off. He was fighting Adam Azim. Pulled him off for a rumor of him being in a sauna, but they've not done that for other fighters, have they? On big shows of the top two guys. So I think the board have played their part as well. It just looked everything was just getting to be a little bit hard for him. People thought, well, he's got Sky. They'll be able to win every bid and they'll just take over. It don't work like that. You can't have somebody with a position like that who's weak as piss. It's not going to work. You've got to have a bit of backbone. And he's not had no backbone, has he, really? We heard the conversation between him and Billy Joe Sausages, didn't we? Who were trying to strong arm him by the sounds of it. And he were crumbling, wasn't he? Apple crumble. Only thing missing was some Devon custard. That's the bottom line. So what's going to happen to these fighters now? Well, people are saying that Boatsi, he's going to be at Queensbury. I know Bricktop wasn't forthcoming, was he? In the interview that I seen him having with Umar IFL Umar, but I think Boatsi's probably gone to a Bricktop. That leaves It's Big Freeze, Caroline Dubois. There's a few of them, isn't there? So we're going to see what's going to happen. Ben Whitaker. I don't rate Ben Whitaker anyway, personally. I think his bubble's been burst by the cannonball. But will Adrian Mowell hang on now and try and hand over his fighters to Turkey and try and cash out that way and get out the sport and come back stronger in a few years? Because there's obviously no room at the at the inn for him at the moment. The inn, I mean, by there's no room at the top table for him, is there? He's sat down at the bottom of the dining hall with all the straddlers, and whereas Bricktop and Eddie Hills, Turkey, and all them lot, they're all eating at the top table lobster, caviar, and cheeky Nando's for them boys, isn't it? That's how I look at it, and I think it's a shame, really. But Adrian Mowell weren't nice to people when he first came on the scene, and after a couple of months, the writing was on the wall. But Sky yet again tied him up, didn't they? So it was just going from one disaster to another. Best fight he put on, Kell Brook against Amir Khan. Second best fight, Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall. I don't know about best fight, but best hype. I haven't really seen anything else that he's done that's any good, to be honest. So you could say he's failed, a bit like Roberto Smith at the Border Control. Although they can't get rid of him, can they? But Sky got rid of Adrian Mole. As I said a few years ago, he would not get it renewed. So, am I being harsh there? No, I'm not. I'm just being honest. I'm a realist, me. If the best fight you've put on pay-per-view is Kell Brook versus Amir Khan, two-shot fighters, if that's all you can do, you may as well collect your cards, aren't you? If that's all that time there. Hey, all that time. So, is it a shame? Yeah, I think it's a shame for him, but like I said, he upset too many people, and they love the fact Bricktop and Hills love the fact that Sky deal now is up in air because they'll always want to go back there. Them two, you wouldn't even put it past them two merging, would you? You could see matchroom boxing merging with them, not with all other sports, but with boxing, because they've got nobody now, have they? You could see them crawling to Bricktop, couldn't you? I could. I could. When they're all getting on very well. He's my friend. He's my friend. He's a friend of mine. He's my pal. I like him. He gave me a t-shirt. We went and had Nando's together. You know, everybody wants to be friends. Let's all hold hands and sing We Are the World. So there you go. That's my opinion on Adrian Mowell. Maybe he might sell all his contracts to Turkey. Or maybe he might just park his fighters up and threaten them with legal action. It's possible, isn't it? Anything goes. But personally, I think he'll be hard at game and he'll get rid of his fighters to Turkey. That's what I think, because it's obvious he don't want to work with Bricktop and Hills. They made it quite clear, but Turkey could swoop in. He could end up with It's Big Freeze, Ben Whitaker, Caroline Dubois. They could end up with a few, couldn't they? Okie dokie. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. Don't forget to click the link pinned up in the comment section and it'll take you straight to the website for human nutrients. Go on, pop, pop, bang. Booyaka. Max, stop hiding. I'll come find you.